Good afternoon, everybody. It is Saturday, March 29th, and I'm in Paris. I'm having the best time. Oh my God, the absolute best time. The seasonal focus is buds unfold to early flowers, and the morning focus is our earthly mother. Just breathing her in. It says, hold a flower bud as you meditate. Appreciate it and yourself. I happen to have a whole bunch of flowers sitting over there on my nightstand. So we're shopping in Paris yesterday, and my best friend David buys all this clothes for himself. And he goes, hold on, I got to get something. And he walks across the street to this flower shop, and he gets me this gorgeous bunch of tulips, because tulips are my absolute favorite. So I'm just having this huge appreciation for the tulips. So we go to the front desk. And we're like, do you have any flower vases? And she goes, I have a martini shaker. So she gave it to me. So my flowers are now sitting on the side of the nightstand in a martini shaker, beautiful brass martini shaker. All right, here's the meditation. Mother, in this season of the flowers, I bow to you in humble awe. The brilliant colors of my blossoms are growing now, soon to be fruit. I feel the need to give to you for all that you have given to me. And though the moment is not yet right, the day my fruit will yield its seed to your sweet earth. One day my fruit will yield its seed to your sweet earth. Today I will bring the spirit of humility to, there's this lovely man that we met downstairs. We were having a meal, David and I were having a meal, and he was there, and his name is Vince, and he's trying out for the opera here in Paris. He's from Chicago, of all places. And he had his audition today. So when I see him, I'm going to bring the spirit of humility and ask him how his audition went. If he passes the first one, he's got two others. So we're keeping our fingers crossed for Vincent to get admitted into the Parisian opera. My feelings are of joy. My feelings are of happiness. My feelings are of friendship and love. And oh my God, I got to go to the Musée d'Orsay today. That was incredible. I had such appreciation for the Impressionist art. It's just gorgeous. Okay, so now we're going to read Magdalene's lesson, and we have day 88. Okay, lesson 88. Review lessons 75 and 76. Linda, could you jump on and tell us what those lessons are?
Lesson 75, the light has come. Lesson 76, I am under no laws but God's.
Isn't that delightful? Okay, and here's Magdalene's channel message. Thank you, Levy. Greetings, beloveds. The forgiveness that you grant to yourself, the love that you show to yourself, the ways in which you are able to see beyond the light of darkness, the illusion of darkness, the ways in which you are able to bring a state of grace to yourself and to all beings, is truly the revelation of the light. For when you believe that you have done something which has harmed yourself or others that you love, there is indeed a simple action of forgiveness that reveals the light and the love of God. This action requires humility and grace and compassion. These are actions that you take, beloved, that you do indeed reveal the light and the love of God to you. They reveal the light and the love of God to others. And you are able to see within yourself, and you are able to see within them the truth. And the truth is that you are indeed of God, and one with God, and one with all things, and with all beingness, with all the love that you can imagine within your hearts, with all the light that you can allow yourselves to behold. And in that love and in that light, you stand in the presence of all that is holy. You stand in the presence of your own holiness. You stand in the presence of the holiness of a beloved who stands before you. You come to see, beloveds, the illusion that the mind has made, which has separated you from another, which has allowed you to say, there is something that I can hold against you. There is something that I believe that you have done wrong. But a relationship with God, beloveds, is one that proves with the single greatest tool, the single greatest action that you can take that will give you your freedom. and that is to love as God loves, to look for and see and find within yourself and within another the beloved I am presence. For indeed, as God breathes in and then breathes out as his exhale, his outbreath is your very I am. So allow God's breath to indeed breathe you, and then allow your own breath to bless another in this same manner. You will indeed see that the light has come, for the truth is, the light is all that there is, beloved ones, and you are that very light. You are that very love. You are the brightness. You are the dawn. You are the Christed being. So allow yourselves, precious ones, to see the truth, to look for the truth, and not just be a seeker, but to be the one who finds the one who finds the truth within, and the one who finds the truth in all beings. You are under no God, no laws but God's, beloved ones, and the laws of God are but one. The law of God is to love as God loves. That is all that is asked. This may seem like a grand undertaking for you, beloved ones. It is yet the simplest thing that you could do, to recognize yourself within the love that you are, to recognize within yourself the love that you are means that you are extending the truth to you, the truth of you in all circumstances. What it is that you could not possibly be forgiven if you love all as God loves. What is it that you could not, what is it that could not possibly be forgiven if you love all as God loves you? For God loves and forgives. It is actually beyond forgiveness, beloveds, because God does not look upon us and say, ah, my son has sinned. He has done something wrong. God merely loves. He loves children. You love children. You love each other. And you love yourself. And in so doing, you are indeed in alignment with the will and the heart and the mind of God. So allow yourselves today, beloveds, to find that which you have found unforgivable in yourself and grant yourself the forgiveness that God offers. Find within another, beloveds, what you have found unforgivable in them and grant them the same sense of forgiveness. For that is our mission and that is our purpose, to assist one another in the remembering of our true and divine nature, which is the nature of God. God loves all of his creations, every aspect. So find what it is that you have found repugnant. Find what it is that you resist. Say that you cannot accept, have not been able to lay your eyes upon, and find a way, beloveds, to forgive and accept all of it. For it has indeed been your creation. And in that you will find such freedom. Freedom to laugh, freedom to love, freedom to forgive. For forgiveness is the key within this dimension to allow yourself to love. And here you will find your joy. And here you will find your peace. And here indeed, beloved ones, you will find your freedom. For the very essence of you is the stuff of God. And in all of your holiness and all of your divinity, in all of your love and all of your truth, find this beauty within yourselves, beloveds, and then allow yourself to find this beauty within others. And you will indeed see a reflection of your own divinity. Our blessings and our love are with you always. Call out to us when you need assistance, beloveds. Call us by name. Use your voice to grant us permission to help you remember the truth of you, which is that you are as God created you, perfect, divine, and holy. We are indeed here to remind you, and we thank you for the blessings of being upon this journey with us. And we thank you for your love. We are blessed by yours for us. Greetings to you, dear ones. We will speak with you again. So beautiful. So, so beautiful. All right. I'm going to take a sip of water and then I'm going to bring ones. Beloveds, there are places where you may travel to, where you may feel different energies. You may notice that when you go to the water, there is a feeling of being cleansed by the water. You may know that when you go to the top of a mountain, there is a deep connection to the purity of the air. You may notice that if you go to a mud bath and immerse yourself, you may feel a deep, deep connection to earth itself. Beloveds, when you allow yourself to come near to a fire, you feel the warmth. Understand that each of these elements exist within each being. In the same way that the blood in your body will represent the water, and the pumping of the blood will represent the fire, and the very breath that you breathe will represent the air, and the bones and the muscles will represent the earth. The same is true for any other being that you come to meet. The same blood that runs through you runs through them. The same heart that beats within you beats within them. You may say, I do not share physical DNA, but what you do share, beloveds, is soul DNA. So how could you not possibly forgive another? How could you not possibly forgive yourself? How could you have allowed yourself for this long to forget your own divinity? It is now time to awaken, beloveds. It is now time to remember. To remember that each person that you encounter is as close to you as any other. Each person that you have said, I do not like them, they annoy me, they bother me, is merely that being loving you so much that they would hold up a mirror and say, I will reflect to you what you renounce within your own soul, what you renounce within your own self. You look upon me and you think that my body is misshapen, but yet, beloveds, I am a reflection of you. So where are you denying yourself? And what we are asking you to do, beloveds, is to embrace all of them. We are asking you to embrace all of you. What is the one thing that you complain about? Is it that you think that your body is too big? It should be a different shape than it is. Is it that you think that your mind is not fast enough? Is it that you think that you do not have enough money in your accounts? Is it that you wish that the person that you are closest to was different than the way that they are? Is it that you wish that the people that you love and listen to would listen to you? Whatever your complaint is, beloved, wherever it is that you wish circumstances were different than the way that they are, what if you could look at them in a whole new way? What if you could say, I have abundance where I have thought I had scarcity or paucity? I have a beautiful body and I am as God created me, and I do not need to look like a model in a picture. What if you could just have the vastest appreciation for everything that you are and every way that you are? What if you could hug yourself so tightly and say, I love and approve and accept every aspect of me? And what if you could walk up to someone with whom you have been having a sense of disgruntled conversations, and you could walk up to them and say, I want you to know that I love you exactly the way that you are, for I find you precious as God finds you precious, for I am now looking at you through the eyes of love. We would like you to try this on, beloveds. See what it does. We think that it will amaze and astound you. Understand that if we had the capacity to corporealize and to come and hug you, we would never let go. We would regale you with how magnificent we think you are, how brilliant and how beautiful and how kind and how powerful. For that is the very truth of you, beloveds. So allow these words to caress your tender hearts. Allow your minds to be at peace, and allow yourself to know that only love is real. And we are here to remind you. We thank you for this moment. We thank you for listening. We thank you for loving. And most importantly, we thank you for being. Blessings to you, precious and cherished beings of light. Greetings and salutations. And indeed, she is one magnificent goddess, I'll tell you that. Goddess, priestess, mother, beacon, all of the above. Ascended Master, I thank you so much for being with me. I love you, and I shall speak with you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.